Miss Acton here, teaching you math again today. So today we're going to be working with even and odd numbers. And what I love about learning about even and odd numbers is because it's a lot of fun. It's you're not stacking numbers, you're not making models. It really doesn't take a lot of work for you to be able to solve these equations, and it's usually pretty fun too. So to be successful on this Google form, you probably are going to need a piece of paper, or you can use the Clecky tool or the Jamboard tool that Miss Acton put in your forms yesterday, and they'll also be in here today. So it'll just give you something on your computer that you can use to draw your images, and I'm going to show you why you need those. So two equations or two problems that you're going to be seeing on your form are going to ask you about a group of objects. And in the one that we're using right now, it's a group of corgis, which are Miss Acton's favorite puppy dogs. And basically it wants to know how many dogs are shown. That should be super duper easy. And it wants to know if that number is even or odd. And I'm going to show you the trick to find that. So first thing we want to do is find out how many that we have in this image. And so I'm just going to count with my pointer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I've got 11 puppy dogs. So I'm going to write my number 11 so I remember that. Now, some of you guys might already be smart enough to know that 11 is either an even or odd number without even needing to show any work. For those of you that don't know if 11 is an even or odd number, this is a way for you to check your work. An even number has the same group of objects, which means everyone will have a buddy. So I always tell my second graders, I've been telling them since I've been teaching second grade, find buddies. If every single dog, every single star, every single circle, whatever your objects is, if each of them have a buddy, no matter what, your number is even. If everyone has a buddy. If someone is missing a buddy, they're the odd man out. They're odd out. The number is odd. So what we're going to do is give each corgi, each puppy dog, a buddy. And then when we're done, if everyone has a buddy, the number is even. If there's one person that doesn't have a buddy, they're the odd man out. The number is odd. So let's start giving each other buddies. All right, so you guys are buddies. You guys are pals, best friends, BFFs, amigos. And then right there, this guy does not have a buddy. So that means it cannot be an even number because everyone needs to have a buddy. So that means our number is odd. O-D-D. So our number is odd. So easy peasy. And you should do this with any single problem where I ask you about an even or odd number. Let's try another one. How many stars are shown? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've got 13 stars. Answer that first question. Now let's figure out if it's an even or odd number. Let's move me so we can see an even or odd number. Remember, everyone needs a buddy, and it's even. If there is an odd man out, someone who doesn't have a buddy, the number is odd. Odd man out equals odd. So let's give everybody a buddy. Pals, best friends, BFFs, amigos, all kinds of friends, and we got an odd man out. That means our number is odd, O-D-D. Now, if we had another star right here, and we were to give these pals, everyone has a friend. That would make our number even. But that wasn't the case in this image with our group of stars or this image with our group of corgis. There was always an odd man out, so the number was odd, okay? All right, next one. So you're going to see questions like this on your test or on your form, and some of them say that they're looking for an even number. Some of them are going to say that they're looking for an odd number. So you just have to pay attention. For this question, it's asking for an even number. So basically, we need to check out the sums, which are the answers. The sum, just a fancy word for the answer to see if they're even. All you're going to do is draw pictures for each one of them. So the sum for this first one is 11. So draw 11 circles. And this is almost like you're doing your dogs or your stars that we just did. And then you're going to find them buddies. And if one of them is an odd man out, the number's odd. If they all have buddies, then they're even. So let's see. Buddies, 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 buddies. Oh, odd man out. That means that this number is odd. So this one cannot be. 11 is an odd number, so the sum is not an even number. Our next sum is a number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give everyone a buddy. You get a buddy, you get a buddy, and you get a buddy. Everyone got a buddy, so that means that that number is even. So this one is definitely one of our answers. So I'm going to put a check mark next to that. The next one is the number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give everybody buddies. You get a buddy, you get a buddy, you get a buddy, you get a buddy, and you guys get a buddy. Everyone has a buddy. That means that that number is even. And the last one is the number 7. Just got enough room for that. 6, 7. You guys get buddies. You guys are pals. You guys are buddies. And oh, there's an odd man out. So that means that 7 is an odd number. So that one cannot be it. So it means these two right here would be my answers. Both have a sum or an answer that is an even number. Okay. All right. Then the last one. This one is the trickiest one on your test. And I think you're on your form, and there's 2 of them that are on there. So it's going to ask you the same question in our last one. Which equation has a sum that is an odd number? So we're looking for an odd number as a sum. So same thing, you're going to look at the sums of all of these. And the first one is 11. And oh, if we go back here, 11, 6, 10, 7. You see that? I'm going to change my color so I can show you. 11 is a sum, 6 is a sum, 10 is a sum, and 7 is a sum. 11, 6, 10, and 7. Look at this. 11, 6, 10, 7. So if you want to go back to that one, you would already know if those answers were even or odd. So we know that the number 11, because if you draw 11 of these, you know that everyone gets a buddy except for that last guy. So you know that that number is an odd number. So that means that this one could be one of our answers because it's an odd number. This one, number 6, is an even number, so that one can't be it. Number 10 is an even number. And if you need to do more work with that to figure that out, you just draw those shapes, give everybody a buddy, and decide if that is an even or odd number once everyone has a buddy or there's an odd man out. This last one, number 7, is an even number, or an odd number. And that's what we're looking for, is odd numbers. So that means the number 11 for this one and the number 7 for this one are going to be my 2 answers. But watch. It also wants to know which equation has a sum that is an odd number that is greater than 10. So it doesn't just want to know which ones have an odd number, it wants to know which ones are greater than 10. And that's why this equation has the check boxes. So you're going to check off more than one answer. And why this one has the one choice, multiple choice answer. So you can only choose one. So is the number 7 or the number 11? I said those backwards. Is the number 11 or the number 7 greater than 10? There's only one number in here that's bigger than the number 10, greater than the number 10. Right, the number 11. So that means on that question, whichever one of these answers has the number 11 on it is the one that has an odd sum. The sum of the equation is odd, and the number is greater than 10, which gives you this answer right here. And you'll see that on your form today, that there are 2 questions that are like that at the very bottom. It says which equation has a sum that is an even number that is greater than 9. So again, you're going to find out if 11, 6, 10, or 7 is even or odd. And then you're going to decide, once those are even, which one's greater than 9. And then same thing with this one down here. You're going to find which equation has the sum of an odd number. That has an odd number that is a sum that is greater than 10. So kind of like what we just asked, but there's different answers on here. So it's going to be a little bit challenging today, but this one's a lot of fun. Miss Acton had fun making this one for you guys today. So have fun using this, and don't forget to contact your teachers if you need any help. Please contact your teachers if you're confused, okay? They can help you out. That's what their job is, all right? Bye, guys. Have fun today.